Greetings, my wonderful friends. The Biden administration has just confirmed that billions of dollars in crisis relief funds will be sent out to states and cities. Many U.S. state governors are now sending out their own fourth stimulus payments to their residents that are experiencing financial troubles. $600 checks will begin being sent out very soon. So please make sure to watch until the end of this video to learn how you can claim this money. Also, please share this video on social media and with your friends and family if they need more honest stimulus news. I will also be announcing the 3 winners of this week's $75 Walmart gift card giveaway at the end of this video.
But look, we all know that despite the progress we made, families are still struggling. They're struggling with higher prices. As I said, I grew up in a family where the price of gas went up. Everybody's felt it. You talked about it. It mattered. It mattered. But let's be absolutely clear about why prices are so high right now. They're very high for 2 reasons, notwithstanding what the Republicans say. COVID, number 1. What happened was, the way the global economy works, if a factory in Taiwan makes computer chips, shuts down because of COVID, it causes a ripple effect that can slow down the manufacturing in Detroit, which it did. One hitch can hold up everything. Because of the pandemic, we've had disruptions in our supply chain materials and import materials. At the same time, the strength and speed of our economic recovery and families making more money still kept up. So here you had the unusual situation that during the pandemic, people had money to spend. But what they didn't do is they didn't want to go to restaurants. They didn't want to go out and go on vacations. They didn't spend money on leisure activities. So they wanted to spend it on other things, on hard goods.
There are new plans to get $600 checks to nearly hundreds of thousands of individuals facing economic struggles, all caused by this crisis. Democratic lawmakers in Congress reintroduced a bill that will send one-time $600 payments to the bank accounts of many Americans. It marks the revival of a proposal Democrats in control of the legislature floated in the past, which is providing stimulus checks to essential workers who remained on the job throughout the crisis. The iteration of the plan would focus efforts on people who filed for earned income tax credit, a break for low and middle income families on their 2020 filings. Democratic Representative Andrea Valderrama of East Portland is one of the chief sponsors of the bill and would be tasked with shepherding it through the legislative process. Representative Valderrama said proponents canned an earlier version of the plan for a couple of key reasons. First, the original bill created a process for low-income workers to apply for payments. Representative Valderrama said that lawmakers were uneasy about the prospect of finding a state agency or third-party vendor that could handle that volume of work in a timely manner. The process would be so complicated that most employees needing these payments would not see them until 2023 or later. Secondly, the new bill does not discriminate between what types of workers would be eligible for these payments. The original plan would have only qualified certain types of employees, a factor that lawmakers and proponents realize might preclude many who still need these payments, and has been a cumbersome task to delineate who was eligible. Under this new proposal, as long as they applied for the earned income tax credit on their 2020 state filing, taxpayers should receive a check. Representative Valderrama also said that Oregon residents who do not have a Social Security number but file taxes using an individual taxpayer identification number will also be eligible for these payments. That includes individuals with various types of residency documentation statuses. The bill also states that these payments would not be taxable or eligible for garnishment, meaning that everyone who needs this cash will get the entire payment no matter what. Representative Valderrama also told reporters, "We know that working and low-wage families need this funding now. We know the cost of living is sky high. Workers need to be able to afford the rising cost of groceries, prescriptions, childcare, and all of those things. Valderrama said that the bill has the support of nearly all of the state's major unions. It also has the support of the Oregon Food Bank. Many economists are still urging the state government to pass the old version of the legislation. In 2021, Democratic lawmakers originally proposed economic impact payments for essential workers as high as $2,000 per household. Conversations around dollar amounts this year began around the $1,000 mark. Representative Valderrama said that the drawback of these payments at that level is that they would be eligible for federal taxation. So my friends, do you think that all Americans should receive $600 stimulus payments? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Last year, Americans received substantial financial assistance from the federal government. This month, the United States Department of Health and Human Services provided an analysis of the impact of these payments on a number of households living in poverty. The data showed millions of households were kept out of poverty by the relief payments, especially households with children. Just 2 stimulus efforts alone were able to collectively keep nearly 11 million people above the poverty level. And these 2 efforts would be easy to replicate for lawmakers who wish to reduce the economic struggles that many are continuing to face. According to the report, an estimated 7.9 million Americans were kept out of poverty as a result of the economic impact payments issued under the American Rescue Plan Act. The Advanced Child Tax Credit also kept an additional 2.9 million Americans out of poverty. Among those 2.9 million people, 1.8 million were children. That is why it is extremely important that our lawmakers continue to take action for the American people, especially as we still face this crisis today. Well, my great friends, that is the end of this daily stimulus update video. Thank you very, very, very much for joining me here today. I greatly appreciate all of you watching all of my videos. The 3 winners of this week's $75 Walmart gift card giveaway are Linda Davenport, James Bell, and Katrina Britty. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful and blessed Friday.